A signal pierces the silence of the cosmos. A message from the stars that could change humanity forever. Dr. Ellie Arroway, a scientist haunted by loss, stands on the edge of discovery, her heart racing with hope and fear. What she finds will challenge everything she believes and everything the world thinks it knows. The story begins under a starlit sky in Wisconsin, where a young Ellie Arroway, barely 9, sits with her father, Theodore, by a radio receiver. Her eyes sparkle with wonder as she tunes the dials, catching distant voices from across the globe. Theodore, warm and encouraging, fuels her curiosity about the universe. "Could we talk to the stars, Dad?" she asks, her voice small but brimming with dreams. He smiles, promising her the stars are closer than she thinks. But tragedy strikes too soon. Her father collapses, his heart failing, leaving Ellie alone with her grief and a burning need to connect with something greater. Years later, Ellie, now a brilliant astronomer, works tirelessly at the Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico. Her days are filled with the hum of radio telescopes, scanning the heavens for signs of extraterrestrial life through the SETI program. She's driven, her father's memory etched into every calculation, every sleepless night. Her colleagues, like Kent, a blind scientist with a sharp mind, share her passion, but the world doesn't. David Drumlin, the president's smug science advisor, visits the observatory, his polished suit a stark contrast to the jungle around them. He scoffs at Ellie's work, calling it a waste of resources, and pulls the funding, leaving her dreams in tatters. Ellie's heart sinks, but she refuses to give up. A mysterious savior emerges, S.R. Haddon, a reclusive billionaire with piercing eyes and cryptic motives. He funds her work, sending her to the Very Large Array in New Mexico, where rows of giant dishes stretch across the desert like silent sentinels. 4 years pass and Ellie's obsession grows. She spends endless nights in the control room, headphones on, listening to the static of the cosmos. Her only solace is a fleeting romance with Palmer Joss, a charismatic Christian philosopher who challenges her atheism with gentle questions. Their connection is brief but intense, his warmth lingering in her memory as she dives back into her work. Just as Drumlin threatens to shut down the VLA, a faint signal breaks through the noise, a rhythmic pulse, a sequence of prime numbers beaming from the star Vega, 26 light-years away. Ellie's breath catches. This is no random noise, it's deliberate. Intelligent. Her team erupts in excitement, but Drumlin and Michael Kitts, a cold National Security Council official, storm in, seizing control. The signal becomes a global sensation, and Ellie's discovery is no longer hers alone. The signal holds more secrets. Buried within it, Ellie's team finds a video Adolf Hitler's opening speech from the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Grainy but unmistakable. The world reels in confusion and fear. Was this the first signal strong enough to reach Vega, now sent back as a cosmic echo? Ellie's mind races, her hope battling the growing tension. Haddon, ever the Shadow, contacts her with a decryption key, revealing the signal's true payload: over 63,000 pages of data, schematics for a machine unlike anything humanity has seen. It's a pod, a transport for one person, destination unknown. The world unites, pouring resources into building the machine at Cape Canaveral, its sleek alien design gleaming under the Florida sun. Ellie dreams of being the one to go, to touch the stars her father promised her. But the selection process is brutal. An international panel, including Palmer Joss, debates who will take the journey. Ellie's brilliance makes her a frontrunner, but Palmer, torn by his feelings for her, raises her atheism as a flaw. The panel chooses Drumlin, the safe, establishment choice. Ellie's heart breaks, her dreams slipping away. During the machine's first test, a religious extremist, wild-eyed and chanting, detonates a bomb, destroying the machine and killing Drumlin. The explosion rocks the facility, leaving Ellie in shock, her hope shattered. But Haddon, now dying aboard the Mir space station, reveals a secret: a second machine, built in Hokkaido, Japan, under his covert funding. Ellie, the last American candidate, is chosen to go. In Japan, Ellie steps into the pod, her heart pounding as she straps in, recording devices humming. The machine activates, rings spinning, lights flashing, and the pod drops. She's thrust through a kaleidoscope of wormholes, stars streaking past in a dizzying blur. She emerges above a shimmering alien world, a vast radio array stretching across a glowing landscape. Her breath catches as she witnesses a celestial event, a nebula pulsing with light, a cosmic dance that fills her with awe. Then, on a beach resembling her childhood drawings of Pensacola, an alien appears, taking the form of her father. His voice is soft, familiar, as he explains, the signal was a test, a first step for humanity to join a greater cosmic community. Ellie's tears fall, her grief and wonder colliding. She awakens in the pod, back on Earth, the machine silent. The control team insists the pod never left, falling straight through to a safety net. Ellie's adamant she was gone for 18 hours, saw wonders beyond imagination. But her devices show only static. Kitts, now leading a congressional inquiry, accuses her of being part of a hoax orchestrated by Haddon, who's now dead. The world doubts her, but Ellie stands firm, asking for faith in her truth, just as she once questioned faith itself. In a quiet moment, Palmer finds her, his eyes warm with belief. "I believe you," he says, and they stand together gazing at the stars. In a hidden meeting, Kitts and a White House official note Ellie's devices recorded 18 hours of static proof, perhaps of her journey. Ellie returns to the VLA, her funding secured, her eyes fixed on the heavens, forever changed. The stars are closer than we think, and Ellie Arroway carries their secrets in her heart.